Hey peeps, it's your girl Hipster Mom here. I'm coming to you with a review of the revived VoxBox. Here's the box, a nice bright sunny yellow for the last days of summer. Whee! And if I was going to rate this box, I would give it a 4 out of 5. So let's get started. The first thing I pulled out were 3 protein powder samples from Vitamin Shoppe. I'm going to go in order from like my least favorite to my favorite. This is Plnt by Vitamin Shoppe. It's a plant protein powder. It's 19 grams of protein. This is vanilla flavored, and I like the fact that it is soy-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, and if you have food allergies or stomach issues, you might want to check this out. I didn't know anything about protein powders, never even messed around with them before, so I followed the instructions and made this with water, and that was a bad idea. It took a long time to shake up in the bottle that also came in the box. It tasted like soap, so I really wasn't happy with it. So I decided to Google how to make protein powders taste more palatable, and I found some recipes that I experimented with. Again, the other thing that I wasn't too thrilled with is this is not really good if you're trying to lose weight. This is more for a person who is a healthy weight and they work out, and this will be nice for after a workout. But if you make this with water, it's a bad idea. It will be better with the milk of your choice, whether it be soy milk, nut milk, regular milk, anything but water with this one. My personal favorite, and I put the second on the list because not everybody wants to lose weight like me. This is the Next Step Fit and Full Shake. It's the cookies and cream flavor. What I did was I used a cup of almond milk because that's what I had on hand, 6 frozen coffee cubes, and a banana, and buzzed this up with the powder in a blender, and it tasted like heaven. It was absolutely wonderful, and I had this as a meal replacement for lunch, and I was full until dinner time, and all I did was I had a small dinner because I was still kind of foolish from the shake, but I knew I had to eat dinner, so that was really my favorite. And this had 14 grams of protein, 5 grams of fiber, and in terms of the protein, the first ingredient was whey protein concentrate, and then the second was whey protein isolate. And from what I'm reading, whey protein isolate is one of those not so good ingredients. Since I'm new to the protein shake game, I don't know necessarily why it's bad. I just keep hearing people, reading about people really kvetching about it showing up in the ingredients list. So the last one is the BodyTech Pro 24. There's 24 grams of protein in it, 1 gram of sugar. This is the strawberries and cream flavor. This one was phenomenally the best in terms of taste. Again, I used a cup of vanilla almond milk, and I threw in a banana. I didn't have any extra berries like strawberries or blueberries on hand, but this would be nice if you toss that in a smoothie with that too. This one is really iffy because it has the whey protein isolate as the first ingredient, so I think if you want the most nutrition and bang for your buck, try this. If you're trying to lose weight, go for the Next Step Fit and Full Shake. And I like the fact that Influencer tossed in a 10% coupon, and the coupon doesn't expire until October, which is awesome. The next thing that popped up in the box that I yanked out was the Brew Renew Keurig cups. They're 100% compostable pods, and it had a sample of Kauai Coffee, Hills Brothers, and chock full of nuts. In terms of taste, I think my favorite was the Kauai Coffee. It's a medium, all of them were medium roast, and it really had that hint of tropical fruit taste in it. I like that. Some people don't, especially if you're into strong coffee like Starbucks. So if you're into that strong, hardcore, burnt tasting coffee, then all these coffees you're not going to be thrilled with. The other thing is that I feel like the compostable pods are kind of a marketing gimmick at this time, because you can't toss this in your regular household compost bin. They're only industrial compost compatible. So I looked it up, and industrial composting facilities, they're nowhere close to being nationwide. So most people end up throwing them in the trash. But if you compare, this is a compostable pod, and on the right is a regular Keurig cup. It uses less plastic. The only plastic thing is the rim. The bottom is this mesh-like paper, almost like a coffee filter. So in that respect, it's eco-friendly, just not as eco-friendly as they would have you think. The other thing is that, let's say Hillsboro's, to compare this to a typical donut shop coffee, I say they're on that level. So if you like a medium roast, or you want to try something different, then definitely give these a go. The cheapest I found them so far was on Amazon. So if you're not near any of the stores that sell them, then definitely you can order on Amazon. And I do appreciate the fact that Influencer gave me coupons for each of the flavors. And I think in terms of smell, my favorite was the chock full of nuts, because it made me think of when the chock full of nuts store was in Times Square. So I really like that. Last thing I'm going to talk about is the Shea Moisture Fruit Fusion Weightless Shampoo and the Weightless Cream Rinse. They gave a nice hefty sample. I don't have the packets anymore because I used it. I like the fact that the shampoo was nice and creamy. Some of the newer oil shampoos are really runny because they're very, very heavy on the oil. But this one was more creamy, and it moisturized my hair very well. My hair blew dry a lot faster. The only thing is that in Ulta, the 13-ounce bottles are like $10 a piece. And that's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. And I wouldn't go out necessarily to seek it out. If I had a coupon, then I would have definitely gave it a whirl. But it's, to me, paying $20 for 2 bottles of shampoo is just not worth it for me. I still like the L'Oreal oil line, and I have plenty of that to last me a lifetime. But yeah, if you have really dry hair, or if you have relaxed hair like me, or even natural hair, I would definitely give it a try if it's in your budget, and especially if you see it on sale somewhere. I'll post all the info below, and that's it. It's time for dinner on my side of the woods, and I hope you have a great night, and talk to you later. Bye.